happy Saturday. Not quite as dressed up as I was yesterday, but you know, I tried to do my best. I wasn't this morning. If you'd have seen me this morning, the hair was all over the place. And I had my cuddly on because it was cold. Serves me right for waking up so early. I don't usually wake up that early. But there's nobody in the house, so, you know, I thought, I'll make the most of it. I'll get up early, wash the bedding. It's just taken me, over half an hour to struggle with the king-size duvet. I hate putting the bedding back on again. Especially because one of the duvets I've got, it's got tiny little buttons and my fingers don't work on tiny little buttons. Yeah. Wearing a different necklace today. It's one of my oldies, but I put it on because it's purple and green, and there's purple and green in the cardigan. The cardigan is very old. It was made with Wendy Moiselle, I think, which is long. I mean, I bought it on clearance about 8 years ago, so I know it's long defunct. It's one of those, it keeps growing, you know, keeps growing with me. It's all in garter stitch, so that's probably one reason why it grows. Because you tend to knit it as you think it is with the garter stitch, and then of course once you start wearing it, it gives out, you know, and it goes down. So it's a bit bigger than it was. I've just had some mail that's come in the post. Amazon. Well, as you know, I've had a load of, those are big, a bit bigger than I thought they were going to be. I like to keep my necklaces in separate bags so they don't get all tangled up. Oh gosh, those are huge. Those are a lot bigger than I thought. I obviously didn't do my measurements very well. Still, never mind, they'll come in. I need to go through my my necklaces and get rid of some of the older ones that I don't wear anymore now. So let's have a look at these. They're in that, you know, when they squash everything up so that it's flat. You ever got wool when it's all squashed up like that and you think, what on earth's come through the post? It's flat. And then when you look, it's about 4 balls of wool all flattened down. And you think, it'll never go back, and it does. I don't know whether it would if you left it flattened down. Oh, these are really tiny. And the others are really big. I think I went a bit doolally with my measurements. I'm no good with centimetres. I never have been. I only work in inches. Let's have a look how big these are. I bet these are huge. Why do they seal everything up so well? You know, they're not going to escape, are they? They're only bags. They're not going to burst out and leap about like maniacs, are they, in the package? All they are is bags. I suppose they do this to keep them flatter or to keep them clean. I don't know what the purpose of it is. So I've got some that look a little bit too small, but they'd be okay if they're tiny necklaces. I'll have to have a bit of swapping about, put the smaller necklaces in the tiny bags and use my medium-sized bag that I already have for the bigger necklaces. And these are huge. You could take these with you for a project bag, couldn't you? So never mind, they will come in handy. Anyway, the post lady brought me a box that I missed on Thursday. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? My daughter-in-law was in, but she obviously didn't get downstairs quick enough, and the lady went away. Oh, I do love paper when it comes. I like being nosy and seeing when it was wrapped up. This says hot TV. Hot TV. Oh dear. Yeah, well, we'll see. What does it say here? Due to unnoticed damage on the daisy necklace, the petal is missing. I have added 4 more necklaces. I hope that you like them. Thank you for your business. Regards, Sheila. Oh. So obviously one of the necklaces she was supposed to send me was damaged. So she sent me more. That's nice of her, isn't it? Oh. They're all wrapped up. Very neatly packaged, Sheila. They were from eBay, so we'll see. Oh, that's a tiny little one. I don't think I shall keep that. That's a bit small for me. A little bit small for me. Very dainty and delicate, but I'm not a dainty and a delicate person, am I? Right, throw that on the floor. This one is cream beads. Again, when I buy a bundle, there's about half of them that I really don't want to keep, you know, but they do find themselves a home someplace. I like big clunky jewellery, as you probably gathered, you know, the bigger the better. You know, and so when I get what I call dainty necklaces, they're not me at all. My fingers, they're just not working today. They're not working. This one is, oh, don't know where, oh there it is. I was going to say there's no way in. It's browns and golds. Again, it's a little bit small. That's the only trouble when you're buying online is they do everything, they blow everything up with the photos, so you think you're getting bigger necklaces than you actually do get, yeah. And when they arrive and they look tiny, I think, oh, I'm slightly disappointed. But they'll come in for somebody. If I don't wear them, somebody will. This one's all tangled up. This one's another, what I call a dainty one. It's got greens and stuff. Now this is more me. This is more me. The bigger beads. They're black with green and orange painted on them. That's a more me bunch. I don't think it's got a fastener on it. I think it just goes over your head. But you haven't got a big head, isn't it? Right, I've got some more. Oh, this one's definitely not me. It's pink. Pink to make the boys wink. Pink is not my colour. Definitely not. It's more a little girl's necklace, isn't it? Little girls. Spiky little coral bits. That's definitely not a me one. Right, that's going on the not keep path. There's a lot of not keeps in this, isn't there? Not as good as the one I brought the other day, but it's just the look of the drawer. You pay your money and you take your choice. Oh, again, this is another dainty one. I'm just not into dainty. It's not too bad, I suppose, but I don't think it's a keeper. Yeah, I don't think there's many on this side on the keep, actually. Not so far, anyway. And she's wrapped them all up so nicely as well. This one's got daisies on. Yeah. Once again, don't think so. Not a very good choice, is it, this one? Usually I'm so excited when I'm opening them and I'm like, Now this one's a bit better. This one's a bit bigger. That one. That one's not bad. I mean, I've got quite a lot to choose from for my money, haven't I? All wrapped individually. Oh, this is another one that's, oh, it's like the black one, only this one's black with blue painted on it instead of green and yellow. This one's blue and gold. This one's blue beads. Well, it's black beads with blue painted on them. Right, oh, this one's got a little zipper bag. Little ziploc bag. Oh, very jazzy. Very, very jazzy. little beads, turquoise. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a cotton bobbin, but it's actually broken. It's got a piece missing off it. It's actually broken. So that is going in the bin because that's sharp. Well, they've got zipper bags, which I can't get into. Oh, there we go. No, this is another one I won't be keeping. Another one that's just plain little beads. Some of these actually, my friend and I, we chopped them up and we used the beads, you know, for other things. Oh, we're back to pale pink again. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm definitely not a pale pink lady. The beads might come in handy if I chop them up. You know, they might come in handy if I'm doing mandalas and things like that. Dream catchers and stuff. Quite a lot in this box, isn't there? Ah, this one's more me. Nice big chunky beads. There we go, black and cream, I think. Black and beige, black and cream. That's more me. We're getting down to, I think it's the last two now, or maybe three. She's wrapped them up so well, considering. Oh no, it's just one. I thought there was two in there. Oh, that's an unusual one. Once again, that's more me, because it's big and bold and chunky. It's got wooden bits there. That's more me. So we've got one more left. Will it be nice or will it be another disappointment? It's good if there's nobody here because I'm throwing all my stuff on the floor here. My daughter-in-law will be picking it up as soon as I dropped it. Oh, this one's not bad. This one's quite jazzy. It's glass, but it's got black and gold in it, really. That's a nice jazzy one. Yeah, there's probably about maybe 3 or maybe 4 in there that I will actually keep. But the rest of them I'll just find a home for them. I'm drinking Pepsi and it's actually very naughty because it's full fat, yeah? I had a sandwich order delivered in and I forgot to say low calorie. So I got a full fat Pepsi. Never mind it. Well, I managed to find out where I was up to with the front of my chunky knitting. I was further down than I thought I was actually here. I thought I was up by the neck, but I wasn't. I was down here. So I managed to finish that off, and I've got the neckband now on needles. So I have now got a 3.5, but I've got to go into the shed to find the rest of the wool because I've only got one more ball left and that won't make a 3.5. I know I've got more in the shed. So that will be something else for me to do. I might take the lighter things into the shed that I can actually carry, but I can't carry the heavy bags, they're too heavy. I may take some photographs in here before I actually take them into the shed, because once I'm in the shed there isn't any room to sort anything out. I may use the mannequins while there's nobody in and it's quite empty in here because the dog cage has gone with them. They don't normally sleep in the dog cage, but they do in the van, the camper van, because there isn't a whole lot of space for them to be wandering around everywhere. And the bed is high, so you know if the little one fell off, she'd be, you know, breaking another leg or something like that. So they put them in the cage on the floor so they can't, you know, fall off the bed. They're only allowed on the bed when there's somebody to supervise, you know, so that they don't jump down. It's quite high up. It's like elevated because at the back where the doors open they use under the bed as storage for, you know, the suitcases and stuff like that goes at the back under the bed. Because it's not a very huge camper van, so there isn't a lot of room to put a lot of stuff in it really, you know, they've just got what they need. They've only gone for the weekend anyway. They said they may come back tonight, but I doubt it because the weather's actually turned gorgeous. It was awful when I woke up. And last night, did it rain last night? We've got a swimming pool again at the front. You know, when I win the lottery, we'll get the front sorted out, but until that happens, thanks to EDF and its big electric bill, we won't be saving up anytime soon for the front to be done. Never mind, you know, one day when I win that lottery. Mind you, whether I'll stay here is another matter. I might go somewhere warm. It's warm today in here. It belies it. It makes you think it's going to be nice, yeah. But I know for a fact if I stick my nose out the door, it won't be as nice as I think it is, yeah. Although, you know, the trees are not blowing today, so there is hope. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on here too long because I want to take some photos before my battery dies. As you know, this camera, the battery doesn't last very long, it just goes bleh and it dies. I thought that when I got the new camera that it would be better, but it's still exactly the same as this one, so it will only do 30 minutes before it kaputs. Apparently you've got to pay a lot of money to get one that lasts longer than 30 minutes. And I can't edit. That's one thing I cannot do, I can't edit. We were talking before in a previous video how dumb I am when it comes to technology, because I really am dumb. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got nothing much to show you today. It was just a short video to open up my necklaces and see what I like and what I'm not going to keep, yeah. Organise the rest of them into the little bags, or in that case, the big bag, which came, I think I went a bit bananas with that when I did my measurement. I think I got my inches mixed up with my centimetres. I am want to do that, you know, I'm still in inches in my head, you know. So, I think, I thought inches and I think, or maybe I thought centimetres and it was inches. I've done something wrong anyway. Never mind, they'll come in handy, as my mother will say. They don't eat anything. That's what my mum used to say, if you got something that's wrong or something like that. She said, never mind, it won't eat anything, it'll just go in the cupboard, yeah. It'll come in handy someday. And usually they do, don't they? If you keep them long, you know. Although in my case, I gave away everything when I moved here, and now I'm thinking, oh gosh, I have that. No, I don't. Yeah. The things, you know, if you could go back a couple of years and not throw away. I mean, I told you I accidentally threw away a really brand new pair of trainers, which I really loved, and they fitted and they were so comfy. And they must have gone in the wrong pile, because I don't have them. I've searched everywhere, every box has been explored, and they're nowhere. They must have got thrown away. That and a lovely pair of sandals that I had that were so comfy. So they must have gone into the wrong pile. Oh well, it's no good bothering. One day I'll get some. I looked at someone hotter, but they wanted, I think it was about £57 or £67 for the very same pair I'd thrown away in the sale, and I didn't pay that much for them. So I'm going to have to look. I don't want cheap ones. I don't want the cheap ones off the market, but I don't walk basically because I'm in my scooter. So it's not like I need a robust pair for going jogging with or anything like that. I just want a pair of nice looking comfy ones, but I don't want them too cheap, you know, because cheap ones always hurt my feet. So I shall keep looking. I'm sure I'll find a pair somewhere. In a sale somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to go, so I want to take some photos before the light fades. So I shall speak to you very soon. And if you're around tonight, 9 o'clock, I'll be on live. Because the clocks don't go forward until tonight, so it will still be the same time as it was last week. Yeah? It'll be next week when it will change, won't it? Because we've gone forward an hour. Yeah. But this week it's still the same. Okay, bye for now.